In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to create a podcast on Spotify. By the end, you'll know exactly how to sign into Spotify for podcasters and submit your show using an RSS feed, with clear tips to make the process smooth and stress-free. First, open your browser and head to the Spotify for Podcasters website. Sign in using your Spotify account. If you already use Spotify for music, that same login works here too. Take a moment to confirm you're signing in with the account you want to manage your podcast from. If you use two-factor authentication, have your device handy so you can complete the sign-in quickly. Before moving on, it's also a good idea to make sure you can access the email address that's tied to your podcast's RSS feed, since Spotify will use it to confirm ownership. Once you're in, look for the option to submit or add a podcast via RSS feed. Your RSS feed is the web address generated by your podcast hosting provider that lists your episodes and show information. Copy that RSS URL from your host and paste it carefully into the field on Spotify for Podcasters. Double check that you've included the full address with no extra spaces. If your feed is protected or private, update those settings with your host so Spotify can read it. Next, verify ownership. Spotify will send a verification code to the email address included in your RSS feed. Open your inbox, find the message from Spotify, and copy the code. If it doesn't arrive within a couple of minutes, check your spam or promotions folder. Paste the code back into Spotify for Podcasters to confirm you own the show. If you no longer have access to that email address, update it with your podcast host first, then try verification again. Now add your podcast details. Start with a clear, searchable title that reflects your show's topic. For the description, write a concise summary of what listeners can expect, who the show is for, and the value they'll get. Include relevant keywords naturally, but keep it readable and authentic. Upload your cover art as a square image, ideally high resolution such as 1400 by 1400 up to 3000 by 3000 pixels in JPG or PNG. Use strong contrast, minimal text, and an image that still looks great as a small thumbnail. That's it. You've signed in, submitted your RSS feed, verified ownership, and added your show details. From here, Spotify will pull your episodes directly from your RSS feed, so any updates you make with your host will appear automatically on Spotify. Thanks for watching, and enjoy sharing your podcast with the world.